Hello Ryan, so I just watched your video again with your friend John. I've never been so uncomfortable at hearing Harry Potter's name ever. Um, yeah, it's just literally, that was something else. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't particularly awful or anything. It was actually like fairly well written, except from the part where he needed her chest area. That just seems impractical. Really, it just seems uncomfortable. But uh, but what we're here to really do today is I guess I'm gonna read some Harry Potter erotica fan fiction. This is what my life is coming to. This is what my life has come to. Yeah. Also, Vicky at the moment is currently watching you and your friend John read out the fanfiction. So, yep. So what I've got in front of me is two short fan fictions, both of around 800 words each. And the first one is called Harry Potter and the Pound of Cocaine. uh, oh god. Fuck. Okay. And the second one is called Harry Potter and his one night stand with Voldemort. Uh, to no surprise to you, I'm sure, is that they're made by the same author. Um, the first one was published on the 11th of September this year. Oh, and they were both published at the same time. Well, I don't have anything to say other than just let's begin. Let's begin. Also, I'm gonna have my iPad Mini here, not to actually read off of, but just to pretend, just to give a bit more realness to this. I mean, it's ridiculous, really. I mean, that's the only reason I bought it, just as a prop for videos. Okay. Harry walked soundlessly into the room. He looked around. He spotted a table in front of him, occupying a small bag of white powder. I wonder what this is. He walked forward and picked it up. Bringing it to his face, he smelt it. The powder vanished up his nostrils. Harry suddenly felt as if his head was somewhere in the clouds. Or in Mexico. Or in Mexico, of course. Of course it is. Then his ginger friend. You don't need to introduce Ron as his ginger friend. Everybody knows. Oh god, I'm sorry. We can do this. Then his ginger friend, Ron, approached his side. Harry, I can't believe you. Harry looked puzzled at Ron's words. That was a terrible reading of that sentence. Let's do that again. Harry, I can't believe you. Harry looked puzzled at Ron's words. You had sherbet and didn't tell me? With that, Ron grabbed the packet and smelt it. He added. Ron, have you always had three heads? Harry asked, swaying on the spot. I don't think so, Ron murmured, feeling his head. Do I look sexy? Of course, Harry grinned. What are you doing, Hermione? What? Oh, hey, Hermione. Leaning on the doorframe. This is so irresponsible. Oh, you have sherbet. I love how Hermione just gets rid of all responsibilities in her head and just say, oh, sherbet. Everybody loves sherbet. Do you say it sherbet or is it sherbet? I don't know. She beamed and snatched the bag out of Ron's hand. She lifted it over her head and tipped the entire contents into her mouth. Holy shit, Hermione. Ooh, Hermione, I wonder what else you could fit into the big mouth of yours, Ron said, wiggling his eyebrows suggestively. Oh, here we go. Hermione choked, white powder spluttering out of her mouth. Oh no. What? Ron and Harry said, running to grab one of her arms each. Ron also entertained himself by running his foot up her leg. So I'm imagining just like Ron is literally just like shoving his leg just against her leg. I mean, I don't know what, that's never sexy, is it? I mean, if someone came up to me in a club and started running their leg up against mine, I'd be like, can you not ever do that? Okay, continuing. This is stupid, she said sternly. Let's be serious. Oh, they all burst out laughing. You can't have them laugh at Harry Potter puns in Harry Potter. That's unacceptable. Very cheap. Ugh. I don't think that was sherbet, Harry laughed. I wonder where we can buy this stuff. I'll take you to the candy shop, Ron sang, doing the wiggle as if he was saying sex and I know it. Of course he was. Ron, did I ever tell you how hot you are? Hermione smirked, extending her hand to a place on Ron that Harry didn't want to think about. Harry pulled his hair out of his eyes. Harry, you look sexy with your hair pulled back, Ron grinned. Ron, are you gay? Hermione exclaimed. No, just bisexual. His grin grew even wider. Want a threesome? I like how gay is like some awful extreme and then bisexual is like this okay little middle ground that people are like, oh, we can dig that. Continuing. I forgot my pajamas, Harry squirmed. The point of a threesome is that you don't need pajamas, Hermione shaking her head. Shaked? Okay. Anyhow, I'm not in the mood. You're never in the mood, Ron muttered under his breath. With that attitude, she's never going to be in the mood for you, Ron. What was that? Absolutely nothing, he smelled innocently. Did you fart? Harry said. Smelt it, dealt it, Hermione said, because she's a 5-year-old apparently. Then Voldemort entered. What did you do with my cocaine? He roared. What would you do with it? You have no nose, Harry said, grinning. Oh, nose joke. Screw you, I killed your mum and dad, he said. At least they had something you don't. What would that be? A nose, maybe, and something down below. Are you saying I'm a virgin? Well, yes. Who would want me to knock him up? I suppose there's your mother. My mother died when I was born. Oh, that's awkward. Sorry, Baldy. Looks like she took your nose with her. You're not a very nice person. Voldemort started to cry. There, Baldy Wart. Oh, that's awful. That's really rough. Be careful not to get snot on your face. Wait, you don't have a nose. Hermione interrupts. What? Okay, that's great. Oi, Granger. It was Bellatrix. What have you done to my babies, Daddy? Where's your babies then? You probably boiled them alive, Ron sniggered. Mind your own, scabby ginger pube. That's good. You go, Bellatrix. Have you ever brought a toothbrush? Your eyes are like the stars, he started, earning a glare from Hermione and Harry. So distant and yellow. Okay. How dare you talk to her like that, you ho? Voldemort will never say ho. Let me be clear here. That is not in Voldemort's vocabulary. Voldemort roared, Avada Kedavra, your ass! Oh god. Hey, Harry, Ron said. You know how you sound when you pinch your nose and talk. That's how Voldy sounds all the time. You sound like a dweeb all the time too, Voldemort replied. Epic ownage. That's not actually in the text, I'm just putting in epic ownage. If I wanted my own comeback, I would have licked it off your mum's chin, Ron bellowed, laughing as he did. Ha! I hope you done her after I was born. I'd kill myself if I had a ginger-haired dad, Voldemort smiled, making the loose skin around his nose flap like wings. That'd be really weird. Don't make fun of my hair when you have none of your own, Baldy Wart. Another classic insult that has been repeated. Do you have pubes? As a matter of fact, I do. Can I see him? Okay, fine, I don't. He started to bawl again, snot flying out of his ears. Oh. Aw, Voldy baby, Bellatrix said. Shall we have sex to make you feel better? Ooh. I'm scarred for life. Ooh, I'm like Harry Potter, Ron smiled, making glasses with his fingers. That means I'll have to kill you, Voldemort screamed, reaching for his wand, pointing it at Ron. Here's where my favourite spell comes in, Harry said. Expelliarmus. Yeah, he gives it a bit of sass. Voldemort's wand flew through the air, landing in Harry's hand. Suck on that, Mama Bookie. What? Bookie? When? That's... No. Mama Bookie? That's weird. Stop. How dare you reference the other side of truth in my company, Voldemort screamed. I have not got that reference, friends. I do not know what the other side of truth is. There, give Mummy Bellatrix a hug. Bellatrix smiled, wrapping her arms around Voldemort. The sleeves on her arm fell back, revealing two long, very hairy arms. Ooh, they all said, including Voldemort. What? I have issues, she bawled. Well, apparently Bellatrix and Voldemort are in a sexual relationship, but the kind of sexual relationship where Bellatrix uses the word mum as like a comforting... Well, I think that's more than enough, and that's only the first one, so I guess we might read the I guess I might read the second one tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Actually, okay, Ryan, I am challenging you this week to read the second part of this tomorrow, okay? I want to see you read this, or with a friend, or just your friend, I don't care, but I want it. I want to hear the second part. I've got it on here, but I'm not going to read it. I want to hear it in your beautiful voice, okay? I love you, Ryan. Thank you for watching this, guys. Let's agree to never read erotic fanfiction ever.